That's a good way to start. That's a good way to start. Now we're oh, I thought you were going to I need something.
I know, but the last time I was told I was fine too, so I'm just doing what I was told.
You're cueing us.
Very good.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna stop filming this. This is working well for me now because it's going past it. It's like
Good morning.
Oh, happy, beautiful Sunday. Oh, well, I think we have a sing-along, right?
We do.
So let's stand.
We do. So everybody stand. Let's get some
Words are on the
energy
screen.
in this
This
house.
is a new song for the month. You know it. I send my love over the mountains. And remember, if you know the hand gestures, mountains, over the sea, into the heavens, and it returns to me.
Still learning.
All right.
I can't do it over.
I
Send my love over the mountains.
I
Send my love over the seas. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me.
I send
My joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the seas. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me.
I send
And
my
my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the seas. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me.
and
It returns to me.
Great job. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of Garden Park, and we're so
Morning.
glad you're here with us. My name is Kathy Mountain. I am one of the prayer chaplains. I'm actually prayer chaplain today, so if you need some prayer support, I'd be happy to pray with you. And also, I'd like to send that welcome out to Facebook. We're glad you joined us. And I'd like to get started with some opening prayer. However prayer works for you, in nature, just, sitting and relaxing, looking at the stained glass window of Jesus walking on the water, which shows the highest form of faith. So wherever you are, you are welcome here. So let's just take this moment and just be. Feel the energy in this room and the spirit within. And we see this service running beautifully. There are so many blessings here and all around. Always being open to those blessings and being grateful to be alive. And take that energy, that love, and just spread it all over, wherever you are. Just be in the moment and within. Because that's where the magic is. All right, and amen. So we have a church affirmation, which the words are on your screen, and this confirms who we are. If you sit with me, Unity of Garden Park is a radiating center of divine love and light, mighty to attract our good and to radiate good to others. There is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life, God the good omnipotence. And today is the first Sunday of September, and we like to celebrate birthdays. So if you have a September birthday, please stand. We'd like to recognize you. And we're going to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. Again, one more verse. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're wonderful. God is blessing you now.
Happy birthday. Okay, now is the time when the youth goes with Miss Sandy and Lily. Lily.
There you go. Miss Sandy's coming.
There she is. All right, we look forward to hearing what you guys do today. All right, so if you haven't put your phones on silent, now's a good time. And if I could have the ushers, please. Ushers.
Oh, there they are.
Work
Cute
with me
seats.
here. Anyway, we would like to recognize anyone that is here for the first time. We have a little goodie bag that tells about Unity and our church and minister, and there's also a coupon for the bookstore.
That's a good reason to raise your hand.
You
There's
raise
a
your
coupon.
hand. We can give you this beautiful little we're not going to embarrass you or anything. We just want you to know more about us. And we have a registry out in the lobby. If you would like to get our weekly email, please print legibly. And we do not sell it. We do not give it away. It's only for our use. And yeah, we're going to hear the Daily Word by Lynn Heald.
Good morning. Today the title is Togetherness. Togetherness enriches my soul. So much of modern life involves time alone and solitary effort. The more conveniences I acquire, the less time I seem to have. When I find myself spending too much time alone, it's good for me to invest time and effort in my relationships. Togetherness is a way to remember life is about more than work and busyness, and I am part of something greater than myself. Time spent with others blesses and enriches me. It calls me to share of myself and remain open to others' journeys and ways of looking at life I may not have considered. Togetherness is a balm for my soul. Ooh. A way to feel the presence of God reflected in those with whom I share this wonderful planet. I am part of the wondrous human family. And I celebrate our togetherness. Just a little twitch. And from Romans 12, verse 5, so we who are many are one body in Christ. And individually we are members one of another.
And now, Marcy and Pat.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view a paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want, do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. You thought it was done. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of your creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view a paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want, do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
So now's our time for meditation. So get comfy, and I'm going to sing our thoughts or prayers. The words are on your screen.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
Oh, such beautiful harmonies. Wow, love it. Thank you so much. And Pat, thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, I grabbed the Daily Word off that stand because I never know where I'm going to go with meditation. And wow, what a preface about singing pure imagination, because that's what meditation is about. It's about, this is my favorite time. It's the time where you get to let go. We all get to let go. And so in the letting go, I want to encourage you, other than if it serves as a fan, to drop any papers, anything that can distract you, because this is your time. And it's you deserve these next 5 minutes or so to just be. Just allow yourself. You're safe here. There's nothing you need to do until 12:15, and then you can pick it all back up again. But for right now, there's nothing you need to worry about, nothing you need to answer. It's all okay. So take a breath in, nice, easy breath. And then exhale, letting go, letting go. And I want you to breathe in that word, of imagination. Breathe it into your heart center. And then let go. Let go with the word love. So this is a time for meditation, and remember, you cannot do it wrong. There's really no right or wrong. It's just to be, just to be. And for some, it's to listen. But this is your time to go to, as Charles Fillmore would call, headquarters. Jesus called it going to the upper room. But it's going to that inner sanctum within. It's that knowing place within you. But we need to get quiet to listen. So I want you again now to breathe in life. And with the exhale, let go. Let go. As the focus on the daily word today was togetherness, I invite you to consider going on a journey. And this may be the start of a journey where you are alone. And I want you to just know that this journey is about moving towards this light off in the distance. I'm going to call it a lighthouse, way off in the distance, where you can see that light, that it's sunset. So the sun is setting over the horizon, and the light of the lighthouse is becoming more visible. And so that is our destination today, to journey to that lighthouse. So as you walk along a path, notice what your path looks like. Is it paved? Is it blacktop? Is it dirt? Is it grass? Is it rocky? Or is it smooth? Or is it full of weeds? There's no wrong to this. It's your path. And as you start your journey towards that lighthouse, I want you to notice that there is someone on the side of the path waiting to join you. Now, this someone could be someone you recognize, someone that you love very much, or it could be someone who maybe you don't have real great feelings about. But for some reason, they're there and they want to join you because they've seen the light off in the distance too. And so notice yourself agreeing to take them with you. And now as you journey onward, there is a log in your path. You can't go around it. It's a huge tree has fallen. So you notice that this person that has joined your journey has figured out how to climb over this and now is reaching a hand out to you to help you over this log. Together, you've made it forward on your journey. And as you continue to move forward, you notice now there's a crowd of people waiting on the side of your path because they all see this lighthouse and they want to join you in seeking this light. And so you welcome them. Some are recognizable, some you have no idea where they came from. As you look at this group that's journeying together, you notice they are all different heights, all different races, all different colors of hair, and different ages. And you're in awe of this community that wants to go to the lighthouse. And now notice there is a body of water in front of you, just a small body of water, but no one's real sure how deep it is. And you notice the tallest person in this group has been brave enough to step forward and has encouraged everyone to join hands as this person walks across the body of water, gently pulling the next person, and the next person pulls the next person, and the next person pulls the next person, and so on, until they reach the other side of this small body of water together. And now you notice that you are almost to the foot of that lighthouse. And from where all of you stand, you can't believe how bright this light is. For this is the light that we all seek every day. And notice how much more comfort and help there is when we move to that light together, bolstering each other up, helping each other to find the light. So I want you, in the silence of your mind and heart, just take a moment to just notice how you feel and look at all of these people you brought with you at the base of the lighthouse. Notice how you feel right now. There is a beautiful power, spiritual power in numbers. There is a power in togetherness. As you look around at these people that have joined you on this journey, do you recognize any of them as being your friends in your life? Special people in your life, as well as strangers who now are no longer strangers. So as you now start your journey back together, you notice as you start to move back, the pond, the body of water that was there is no longer there. The path is clear. And as you walk further and further to your original starting point, where did the log go? These stumbling blocks no longer exist. Because when we travel together, the path is much easier. So as you get closer to your starting point, I want you to just turn to all your friends that you've just brought with you and just send them a namaste or a hug and thank them for being with you on this journey to the light. As you have spent time right now in this moment letting go and letting God, I want you to just slowly bring your awareness back to this space. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Feel the pew or the chair underneath you. And if your eyes were closed, just gently open them as we get to hear another beautiful song by Pat and Marcy.
That was beautiful. I was trying really hard not to cry because it makes my throat close up and then I can't sing. All right, it was beautiful. Thank you. If you know the song, you can sing along. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. We'll do it again. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. And now I see what my life can be when I trust in the process and have faith. And I know that when I let go, I have all that I ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well.
Yes. Oh, that is so true. So true. Let me pick up some of these papers here. What all did I grab? Oh, time to revisit the 12 powers. Who is aware of the 12 spiritual powers that Charles Fillmore wrote about years ago? Raise your hand. We got some people who are aware of that, some who are not. And it's time to bring them back. You know, I forgot to bring, in my office, I have a Fisher-Price toolbox. And in my counseling, I use that because as kids, we learn to use not spiritual tools, but tools, life tools that we've learned as kids to protect ourselves, because sometimes the world is very scary out there, right? And we need to keep ourselves safe. Sometimes our well-meaning parents, teachers, religious leaders can and have done a lot of damage, and so we pick up these Fisher-Price tools to try and keep us safe. Well, when I came here, I found out that there is this Craftsman toolbox. Anybody know about Craftsman tools? What about those Craftsman tools? When they break, what? They replace them, because they're pretty unbreakable, right? So today, I'm just going to start to open the 12 Powers toolbox that you were basically ordained with when you were born. 12 spiritual powers that can get you through anything. I've been studying this for 30 plus years, 35 plus years now, and revisiting this again has reminded me how important these are, and that I don't even think about it now. It's almost, most of the time, it's automatic without me even identifying it. And I'm like, this is so important to get to you. So we're going to start. These 12 powers, I'm going to just say, these are fundamental to us. And Charles Fillmore, as he was studying Eastern religions, he really went on a committed spiritual search. And it led him to Eastern spirituality. And he took that and integrated it with his upbringing of Christianity. And he created the 12-power system more than 100 years ago. And it's based on the reality of the divine spark within all people. And Fillmore went as far as to even identify a color with each power, and 12 powers, he identified an apostle to go to eat with every single power. Now, I'm not going to get into the colors and the apostles because this can be rather lengthy, but I'm going to hit on the basics today of the first 4 spiritual powers. Now, I think I have a handout. You got them? Or yes, please. If you would like, this is a diagram of the 12 powers, and it's on your screen here because it's not easy to read up there. And I thought I had a picture of it myself. Yes. So these powers are like, anybody familiar with the chakras? Right? You're familiar with those. How many chakras are there? 7. Well, Charles Fillmore went a little bit further and created 12 power centers. So these are locations in the body that he identified by merging Eastern religions that he studied and Christianity and merging them together to create this. So the 12 powers provide a system for soul growth. This is not just a great book. This is a study of you and how you can get through any, and I mean any, circumstance in your life is by drawing from any of these 12 powers. And as we move through these over the next 3 weeks, you're going to much more become comfortable with the location. Because sometimes when we're out of sync, it shows up in these body centers that he identifies. You can already start to see just from the diagram, can't you? Yep, I remember the first time I looked at this, and I was like, oh, my lower back, right? And I'm like, oh, strength. And then I started reading about that. So we're going to hit in that. But before we move into this, I want to share with you a movie that I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's called All Saints. And there's one person in here. I know I touched on it several weeks ago and mentioned it. All Saints. And it is, I believe, on Amazon Prime. It is based on a true story. And it is a true story about a salesman turned pastor. And his name is Michael Spurlock. And he has now been assigned to a tiny Episcopal Anglican church in Smyrna, Tennessee. And he's assigned there to shut the church down. They are not producing, the numbers are dwindling. He's been sent there to basically shut the church down. You'll see in the story that he has a change of heart because he is, of course, wanting to do what he's been assigned to do because he wants to work his way up the ladder, to get the big church, right? But he has a change of heart. And in that change of heart, he starts to meet refugees that have moved into the area. And they are looking for a church. And so they start to show up in the church. This ought to be present day, people, right? And the congregation does not like it. They don't look like them. They don't speak like them. They don't speak the language. What are they doing here? I don't want to give the movie away. I really don't. But I'm just telling you, as I started thinking about these 12 powers, I was like, every single one of those powers, those spiritual powers, shows up in this movie. And today we're going to visit the first power of faith. And faith is located where on your chart, if you've got one in front of you? Where's faith located? Right in the middle. Right in the middle, center part of your head, where in between your eyes and your ears, back here. Okay? My faith assures me that in every event of my life, every event has meaning and brings gifts. So let's see. These are Unity Worldwide produced 1-minute videos on these powers. And this is the power of faith.
When events around me seem overwhelming, when worry and doubt darken the landscape of my mind, I call forth faith. Faith expands my awareness to recognize the presence of Spirit in every person, place, and circumstance. It reminds me to trust in my abilities and believe in myself, knowing I am ever supported by the divine. Faith uplifts my thoughts and words to create a brighter picture. It opens me to divine guidance, intuitive knowing, and spiritual nudges. Faith reassures me that from a divine perspective, all is truly well.
Almost every single Sunday, you will hear in the opening prayer, close your eyes, look out the window, or look at this. What? Does anybody know what that is? Oh, thank you. And what does that represent? Faith. Faith. Because remember, when he got out and walked on the water, he encouraged who? Peter to come out and join him, right? Ye of little faith, right? So this is the power of faith that we're talking about. Of all the faculties that Jesus spoke about more frequently was the power of faith. Have faith, believe, trust, Over and over, he emphasized these. He said, faith must grow. It must be encouraged. It must be invited and then made welcome. Faith is the quality in us which enables us to look past appearances of lack, limitations, difficulties, to hold on to the divine idea and believe in it. Believe in it. I'm walking away from my notes because I want you to really get this power of faith. Because when things get bad, and they sometimes will, what do we do? Draw on your faith, right? I'm looking at so many of you currently going through some major issues, major upsets in families, in health, etc. And ye of little faith, right? Draw from that power of faith in you. Don't have faith in those circumstances. Remember, circumstances they stand around us. That's why they're called circumstances. But they don't have any power over you if you can stand in your faith. You know this to be true. Many of you know this to be true, of how I want you to acknowledge how you got through, how you're getting through right now at this moment, whatever it is. In developing the quality of faith, we must, as Peter did, be receptive to truth. Be receptive to truth. There is so much I could go on with in here, and I'm going to tell you about what caused me to bring this about. Unity produced a little toolbox. I call it a toolbox. They don't call it that. They call it a 12-power self-guided spiritual retreat. This is amazing. In here, you have all your 12 powers listed, and then you have little booklets that go with every single power. And you are encouraged. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to encourage you over these next 3 weeks. We need to get some more of these kits in, because I think we only have 2. But they are available at unity.org, and we can get some more in as well, and hopefully get a little bit cheaper price for you. It also comes with a journal, and they encourage you and give you the information you need to just sit for 10 minutes. 10 minutes and meditate on faith. So here's your little booklet of faith. Oh, not a lot of reading. Kathy likes that, right? I don't have a lot of time, right? So this is simple. And then it gives you an activity, an affirmation to hold on to practice, because it needs to be practiced. Our faith is wavering. You're human. You're on this earth plane, and there's a whole lot of stuff out there that wants to pull us away from our faith. Our faith in God, our faith in God in me, my faith in myself and my capabilities, in my 12 powers. I forget that I have these. They're innate. You were born with them. I'm here to remind you of that over these next 3 weeks. So they come with this, and it's a beautiful practice to remind yourself, to not just hear me over the next 3 weeks talking about these powers, practicing them to get them grounded in you. So it says faith, the affirmation, one of them is, I let faith, not fear, guide me. Isn't that a good one to remember? Faith, The ability to believe even when I cannot see results yet. Even when that apartment, that house hasn't shown up yet. Even when the baby's not born yet. See it. See it. Have faith. Have faith and know that it is on its way. What do we call that? That faith in divine order. It's on its way. And you do this for others as well, because I see you, many of you have children and grandchildren that you're concerned about. Faith, the ability to believe even when I cannot see results yet. How many people still have trouble sleeping because they're worrying? Right, we're human. We're human. And this is to help you to peace. My peace I give you. My peace is with you. I got to get moving here. Strength. Strength is the next one. We got a quick 1-minute video on this one.
There is strength in me. My mind is strong. It is positive. It is calm. There is strength in me. My body is vigorous, powerful. There is strength of purpose in me. Strength of faith. Strength that helps me stand firm. My God-given strength enables me to be my best self. Strength in me establishes right values. It keeps me reaching for higher goals. Strength makes it possible for me to be gentle with others. God-given strength is in all people. I look for it and call it forth with faith.
This is a biggie. Where is strength located? What part of the back? Anybody here besides me have lower back issues? Yes. Carrying the weight of the world, right? We take on other strengths. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I am going to go with this because it makes sense to me on that daily word. And it also makes sense from a week ago when I talked about the power of the yoke, right? We carry the weight of the world because I don't know. I'll go back in the I statement. I felt that I needed to carry everybody's problems. I needed to be there for everybody. I needed to give everybody my time. Togetherness is so powerful. It is strength in numbers, as we said in the meditation. Strength. I don't have to carry it all by myself. There are so many people to help me carry this. God-given strength in all people. Because if I feel like I have to give to you, am I empowering you or am I disempowering you? I am. I'm disempowering others by feeling like, oh, they need me. No. We've got to see the spiritual power of strength in others as well. You know, the affirmation out of this booklet, again, comes, I grow stronger with every experience of life. I am bolstered by my inner strength. You were born with the spiritual power of strength, but I think we abuse it. I'm only talking my story. I know I abused it. I abused it. Which part? The affirmation, I can do that. Because I was running on, woo. I grow stronger with every experience of life. I am bolstered by my inner strength. So keep remembering this. It's not about this kind of strength, right? No, it's about this kind of strength. The strongest people I know are calm. They're not the tornado in the storm. They're the calm. So that's inner strength. Strength, the ability to endure, stay the course, and what? Persevere. Still keep moving. Let's go to the next one, wisdom. Wisdom, oh, yes. Wisdom is also called spiritual judgment. It simply shines a light from within that illumines the way and reveals whatever needs to be shown at a particular time. Oh, gosh, look at that. Words I choose. Can you read it okay? Centered in spirit, my decisions are made with direction and confidence. I am clearly and purposefully guided to that which is mine to do. I can handle any circumstance by tapping into the wisdom within me and all around me. Does anybody remember the movie The Shack? And I think I mentioned this a week or two ago. The scene called Wisdom. If you don't remember it, there is a YouTube video. You can choose either the 6-minute or the 12-minute, where Mackenzie, the father of the little girl who was murdered, goes into the cave and he meets wisdom. Wisdom is the spiritual power of right judgment. In that scene in the shack, you will notice that wisdom puts Mackenzie up on the chair, and he thinks he's going to be judged for all of his behaviors and the way he's pretty much cussed out God and blamed God for what's happened to his daughter. And she said, "Oh no, you're the judge." If you can really catch yourself on how much in the course of a day that you become the judge. Years ago, when I first introduced 12 Powers to you all, I came out of that door in a judge's uniform, a costume, and did the Flip Wilson thing. Here come the judge. Here come the judge, right? Because Kathy's always got the judge coming. Here come the judge, yep. Just put me into the news app, and here come the judge. Here come the judge. And that's what in All Saints, that church, every one of those people were judging these immigrants. It started with 4, and then the next time it was 15. This is an amazing movie, and then when you find out it's based, stay till the end of the movie, through the end of the movie, because it will show you the real life pictures of the people at All Saints. Anyway, this to me is big, because when you are in spiritual judgment, you are drawing from your inner wisdom, not the judgy wisdom, not the I'm so smart, I've got it. If they could only see it my way, then they'd be happy. It's definitely ego-driven, the physical realm of wisdom. But spiritual wisdom is right judgment, using discernment. Using discernment. We do need spiritual judgment. We do need judgment to keep us safe, right? And things like that. But I'm talking about this one here. It's the blend of knowledge from the head and the heart. So that's why you see me all the time doing this. That's what I'm talking about to myself, is to remind myself, I need my heart, I need my head, and I need my gut. So it's all three will bring you closer and closer to wisdom. Oh, yeah, there was something I wanted to tell you about here. And I think it had to do with wisdom and strength and the need to our police officer today out there. Her name is Renata. And she has been dealing with a son who has gotten so far in college and then quit. And it's broken her heart. And she and I have talked over the last year and helping her to hold spiritual judgment. Because I can remember I judged my daughter when she did the same thing on year 3, but it was actually year 7 for her. Yeah, took her 7, that she came home and said, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. And here come the judge. Here come the judge, right? But I can tell you for a fact that when she let go of trying to control her son's decision, didn't mean she didn't still give her thoughts and give her opinion, but it wasn't that making him wrong. It was about, this is what I would do if it were me, but I honor whatever you're going to do. And she came in purposely to find me in my office this morning to say, my son's enrolled in his last year in college. He did it all by himself. I didn't even know about it. He called and said, Mom, I'm already enrolled at Miami University. There she goes. She's all about crying, telling me. And I didn't do it. I didn't have to do it. I said, but you did do it. You did do it because you held on to faith and you held on to strength and you used your spiritual wisdom. And we'll move into what else she used. The next power, love. She loved him no matter what. Let's show that video.
Loved one, beloved one, you who are made of gold, behold, beautiful soul, this gift of everlasting love. May we rejoice in a dance of reverence for how good you are to us, love, our sacred healer, our best friend, our source of life. May we rest in your warmth, laugh within your rays, stay for days in this sacred space. May we fall in love, may we be love, discover the majestic power of self-love. May we remember we are designed exclusively to shine, loved one, beloved one, you who are made of gold, behold, beautiful soul, El Sol, the sun, radiating within you. Let us adjust our crowns, kings and queens, rise from the ground, speak out loud to the universe, I am love, I am loved, I receive love, love flows abundantly, love is surrounding me, love is healing me, love is me.
Before we go to that next slide, I want to just remind you, where was wisdom in your diagram? Oh, you need to remember that. Pit of the stomach. Anybody have irritable bowel? Anybody have stomach problems? Anybody have these kind of pains in this area? You might want to look at here come the judge. Here come the judge. And see what it is that you're judging in life. Because it can manifest itself right here. So just something to consider. Love, we all probably know where that is. In your heart, right? And I know we got to quickly close this up. Love is the harmony and unity of all things. Now, there's something big here I'm going to cut to the chase here because I think this is important. Love without wisdom has a tendency to be blind, easily misled. Yeah, we can do that in relationships, dating, marriages. We can do that with workers. We can do that with our kids. Foolish in its actions. Wisdom without love may be harsh and cold, unfeeling. Linked in the mind of God, working from pure knowing and the ultimate oneness, love and wisdom working together produce perfect ideas in mind and manifestation. Love looks past the appearances to behold the truth of being. I am going to close out here because I know it's time. I'm going to use that movie again, but I'm also going to ask you to consider in your own life, just like the movie All Saints, and that is, what are you doing in your own life to shore up your faith? Because as I watched this movie, this pastor did not have faith to begin with. But I'll tell you who had faith in the beginning were those immigrants that were coming into the church. They had faith, and that bolstered his faith. And then so on and so on and so on. The strength that it took to do what this little parish that was dwindling to nothing, and what happened took spiritual strength and perseverance to keep working the spiritual muscle so that they could keep moving whatever direction was in store for them. Then we have wisdom, right judgment, because truly this little congregation was, here come the judge, here come the judge, right? Which then got this pastor judging, who again wasn't judging. The migrant workers, the immigrants that were coming to the church, all they wanted was a church home. And they didn't even speak the language. But you watch how that all morphed. So you think about in your own life, where are you on spiritual judgment, where you see beyond appearances to the truth of who every single person in our human family is no different than you and I. Remember the video last week? Same, different, right? And love one another as I have loved you. Is that not one of the greatest commandments? That's all I've got to say. We'll continue on these 12 powers because I'm telling you, you will want to know that you have this 12 powers craftsman toolbox with you all the time. Namaste. The Christ presence, which involves all 12 spiritual powers in me, truly see and honor that Christ, those 12 spiritual powers in each and every single one of you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. So with that, it's time for us to bless our love offerings and also our prayer request cards. And so if you fill out a prayer request in the pew, I ask you to please send them to the center. Our prayer chaplain today is Kathy Mountain, and she will be available for private prayer in the prayer room after service. So if you or you have someone you would love for Kathy to assist in praying with you, she will be available. She will also be collecting the prayer requests sent to the middle, and they will be sent on to the chaplains, prayed for 7 days with the chaplains, then on to Silent Unity for another 30 days. You are supported immensely in prayer here. If you are a giver, if you are financially giving today and you are a giver by electronic, whether it's PayPal or it's Venmo or a bank draft, I want you to grab one of these out of the pews, because this is a physical of a manifestation of your way of giving now through the ethers. So I want you to drop that in the basket, please. And I want you to bless it, because this is the way that you can bless an etherical way of giving nowadays that we do. And so whatever it is that you have, and Facebook, I implore you to do the same thing at home. Just put this in your hand, something in your hand representing your way of giving. So however you give on Facebook, please do this. As we say it together, divine love expressed through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I have faith in God, in my instant, constant, and abundant supply. Thank you, God. And now another song. And if you're interested in sustained giving, I ask you to please consider seeing Joe. If you'll wave your hand, he's our financial admin, or see myself, Kim Lee, any of us, if you would like to get on that program. We'd love for you to do that. Oh, I love
Changed some of the words to the song because not all of us can stand. Not even all of us can speak. So you'll hear. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand or sit by me. And darling, darling, stand by me or sit by me. Or just be now, just be by me, be by me. If the sky that we look upon, ooh, should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand or sit by me. And darling, darling, stand by me or sit by me. Or just be now, just be by me, be by me. One of the most beautiful flowers I've ever planted was gladiolas. And I noticed they were falling over. But I noticed that when I planted them together, they grew up together and held each other up. Strength in numbers, togetherness. And darling, darling, stand by me or sit by me. Or just be now, just be by me, be by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me or sit by me. Just be now, just be by me, be by me. Yeah.
prayer box. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. And let's bring the love offerings and the prayer request box up here, and let's just bless all of this. We thank you, God, for the prosperity in all ways of this community we call Unity of Garden Park, for these beautiful grounds that we have, for the maintenance that we are really good stewards of our buildings and facilities. And your giving helps us to keep that going and to keep all of our staff paid. Our bills are always paid on time. And it's because of this prosperity consciousness. And we thank you for that. And we also see these prayer requests knowing that they are being held in prayer, that they are being held in the light, in the lighthouse. They are being held, knowing that it is not my will, but thy will is being done. And we have faith in that. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. So I've got a few announcements, and we'll bring the kids in real quick. And that is that we are again calling all crafters. So please, think about that. We have handouts. If you have a lunchroom wherever you work or a bulletin board, please take a flyer. You just never know who you work with or who's having at this coffee shop. Might be a crafter and would like to join us on that event. We really hope to pull that event off. Our picnic is only in 2 more weeks. So yes, we have these beautiful grounds and there's going to be kids activities, even teens, and and chicken, and I'm making a big veggie pasta salad, and then everybody please bring a large dish to share, and DJ Phil is going to be he'll be playing the tunes for us out there, so please bring a fairly large dish to share, and bring a camp chair, and we're praying for beautiful, beautiful weather, so that's 2 weeks from now. Also, this Tuesday starts Reverend Sandy's class on Presence and Potential. That book is by Martha Creek. And second week of that class, Martha is going to be joining the class and facilitating it. So you will want to join in on that. She's just a wonderful, wonderful teacher. And so is Rev Sandy. Chat with Rev Kathy is on pause until October 28th, so just hang with me on that. Our Sunday police officer support, please, I want to tell you, I want to thank you. Do you know, you see, it costs about $110 each week to have them here, just to kind of walk our grounds, walk our parking lot, and $110 a week. Guess how much was in that little car last Sunday? $110. Isn't that something? You can't make this stuff up. So just know it's back there, and I'm waving to Renata right now. There she is. And she took a picture of herself with her cardboard cutout. If you haven't seen the cardboard cutouts, they're so freaking cute. So please drop, if you can, a couple bucks in there to help us offset the cost, because we want to keep them coming here every week. And I'd like to see it through the holidays and to continue it on. So please think about that. And let's see. Oh, Colerain Community needs you. And there are volunteer openings. If there's something that you would like to maybe give a little bit of your time to tutor grades 3 through 5 kids on a Wednesday day, that begins in October. They also need local food pantry helpers, stockers, book sorter and repair, food prep and servers. Oh, that's kind of calling me. And flexible schedule. So Judy Weberdine, where are you? There she is. She will be available in the lobby. If you have any questions at all, she's been really a wonderful person to spearhead this outreach. Thank you, Judy. And so with that, let's bring the kids in here real quick. Hello. Hi, Grace. Hi, Lily. Hey. Your birthday is this month? Were you here for the happy birthday? Did we get to sing to you? Barely. She needs a happy birthday sticker. Do we have one? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And it's yours today. Dear Ryder. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Oh, Sandy? Oh, Grace is going to tell us what went on today. Okay, yes, Grace?
We were at Grandma, drove the lobster
Wait,
boat.
who drove the lobster boat?
Grandma.
Oh, Grandma drove the lobster boat. Did she wreck the boat?
No.
Oh, good. Did she have fun?
Yes.
Yes, so anybody could actually, because Grandma believes in herself?
Yeah.
Which is good. Do you believe in yourself too?
Yes.
Yes, I want to hear that. Yes, Amy?
Okay, so what we did today is we made these silly guys.
Got to get a little closer so they can hear you.
And they can hang on magnets or anything metal, obviously.
So those are like for all, because Labor Day is tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And Labor Day includes all workers, right? That
So
keep
like,
our country going, keep food in the grocery stores.
This is a way to show respect to all the workers.
Firemen, police officers, right? Thank you. All right.
And real quickly, if you saw them, most of the people have written
You have to
different
wait until you get
professions they have on it. Well, I thought it was really neat because the kids use their hands to make the hair. It's their handprint. So I went back and I did some research, and it says hands, used in reference to the power to direct something positive. So that's what they all did. They all used their hands and made their own idea of how they wanted to do it.
Thank you, Sandy. So let's stand and say the prayer for protection together.
Why?
Right? You and me. I got a microphone too, okay?
I'm scared.
The light of God surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
And let's join hands if you want. If not, keep your hands down. No forced hand holding. And we'll sing Let There Be Peace on Earth. You gonna sing?
Okay.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now.
Let every step I take, let this be my joyous sound.
To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. So draw on your faith, your strength, your wisdom, and what else? Love. Amen.